rogues. Well, I called them in to find the key fragment, and they did. Infiltrated the COV and went deep undercover. So deep that now I can't get a hold of those bastards. So I need you to track them down. Here, take this. We call that the rogue sight. Guess what it does?
Identifies thieves and makes them more punchable? Handy.
Rogue sight can do it all, baby. Leave secret messages, hide loot, mark POIs, lay traps. Every smuggler in the rogues uses one. And now you got one. Like I said, the rogues were running counter-ops against the COV while looking for the fragment. Rogue sight, you can track them down. I hid some loot nearby. Go on, give the rogue sight a whirl. Just look through the scope.
Need your help. See, we're victims of our own success. Remember that vid where Troy super murdered your siren friend? Well, how do we top it?
I don't know. Do we kill some orphans, or kill some puppies, or cram a bunch of puppies into an orphanage and burn it to the ground? It's a dilemma. What's gonna keep the offerings flowing? Oh, Ty, maybe we let our followers decide.
A murder poll. Love it. Gotta run, superfan. The Great Vault beckons. We'll be gods soon, bitches. Laters.
There you go.
Give that rogue side a whirl. All yours, Vault Hunter. One of my crew must have left something nearby. Look down the rogue site's scope and you'll find it. You put that to good use, yeah.
Get good or die. your secrets, Crystals.
The COV has the Amara on lockdown, but my crew built a secret entrance in. Use the rogue site to find it. Keep shooting those marks, Vault Hunter. All right, next stop, the Amber Mire.
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Archimedes and I used to run smuggling ops against all the corporations. A while back, we tried to steal some firearms from Montgomery Jacobs himself. Archimedes made it out all right, but I got caught. Instead of throwing me in the anvil, Wainwright's daddy offered me a job. I've been working for the Jacobs Corporation ever since. Montgomery Jacobs taught me that everyone has a price. And if you want to survive this shitstorm of a galaxy, you better know yours. You gotta hand it to the Calypso twins, wrangling an entire army of devoted followers for free. Bet the corporations wish they thought of that, instead of treating the malcontents and air breathers of the galaxy like yesterday's dead kid. Just saying.
Poor form, that's what did you in! Fully energized! Waves against the rocks! Stop struggling!
There's something funny about eating six. Whole lot of crashed ships, like they were being pulled to the planet. They were already in ruins, sure, but most of the artifacts... The jammers are washed away with the rains. After a while, I came to a realization. Typhon, if you don't find the vault soon, your reputation is kaput.
Let's stop!
Look at this forehead. Out of his mind on sports. This is what happens when we don't educate our claptraps. That's an extended long-term memory enhancement chip. That's super helpful because our short-term memories are terrible. Who are you again? Oh, hey, an extended long-term memory enhancement chip.
Yup, you guessed it. You can use the rogue site to find it. All right, getting closer. Head on in and find Archimedes. Damn, it's dark. See if you can get the lights on. Archimedes! Where the hell are you, man? Don't like the looks of this. See if you can make sense of the mess.
I've seen this before. Brief, highly localized hurricane.
Damn, that's Cassie. Best smuggler in the rogues. At least she was. Forget his name, but guess it don't matter now. They gonna put the candy back in that pinata. That ain't Archimedes. Hard to make out the face, but that's Archimedes' ID. Guess he's really gone. Grab his security ID, Vault Hunter. We might need it. All right, we should check the security console. Let's take a look.
When's Archimedes coming back? Said to hunker down. Extraction ain't happening today. Maybe tomorrow. How long does he think we can keep this fragment hidden? Swamp's crawling with COV. Hey, what the hell? How'd they find us?
Someone got the drop on my rogues and took the fragment. But I ain't no detective. Good thing I've got something pretty damn close. Hit that button over there.
I can feel the power! Falling lettuce!
Joe is death in the hands of murderers. There is no encore.
Silence!
Band of ruffians. Their music was just awful. I say good riddance.
Need something. I've got something for that.
Wasn't just wood-rich. They had all sorts of minerals and gases bubbling beneath the surface of those swamps. When I asked Monty Jacobs why they'd never been invaded, he said, the way I figure it, a thief won't steal a hunk of gold. There's a turn around it. Smart. That, Jacobs. Unless you're a turd thief.
trash, only to die in a swamp. Sometimes inside a silver lining is another lining made of swamp poop. Oh, that's a CL4PTP hard disk slot. Perfect. That'll help my new friend store all her new memories of spending time only with me.
Vault Thief. See, it's been forever since we killed your siren friend, and my followers are chomping at the bit for a new murder vid. So, we built a death machine. Here's a sitch. Let me film you killing yourself with my murder cams, and then I'll give you a one-of-a-kind gun. I guess you could try to ruin my whole thing, destroy all my murder cams, whatever, but real talk, you're a gun slut. We both know it, and this gun is totally worth your self-respect. Oh, come on! It'll just take a sec to kill yourself. No, wow. You don't want to sell out real quick, and that sweet gun is yours for the taking. Principles are overrated. Guess you're a smidge less of a gun slut than I thought. Too bad. I'll have to give that limited edition to one of my loyal followers now. Here's some cash, dipshit.
From time to time, a smuggler needs to drop his cargo in a hurry. So, rogues use a special loot tracker, designed it myself. With that baby, we can hunt down lost cargo across the entire planet. But in this case, We're gonna track down that fragment and the traitor who stole it. Damn, forgot about that. See, every rogue has a security ID, like the one you picked up from that bloody mess that was my man Archimedes. Looks like whoever killed my rogues was smart enough to take the rest of their IDs. Good thing I still got a few live agents in the field. You'll need to get their IDs before we can activate the loot tracker. Let's start with Agent D. He's the closest. Make contact with D while I alert the others on a secure line and tell them you're coming. Agent D is a master of disguise and traps, and a hell of a pole dancer. Which is more useful in this galaxy than you might think. You'll see. Agent D's been running a honeypot. He's got them COV hypnotized. Until you signal D to break cover, those bandits won't lift a finger. Figure. Those dumb bandits fell for Tyrene because no one else here loved them or looked at them. But that ain't a reason to burn down the galaxy.
Fun fact, the urban equivalent of a swamp is a dance club. Anyway, get your loot.
What a relief. Agent D is alive and up to his tricks. When you're ready to break D's cover, shoot that mark with the rogue sight.
Bullets and bones, and our family never fights alone. Crush the vault thieves, grind them to sand. But
Show's over, fellas! You with Clay? Good. Let's kill! What's my ass? Time to squash these turd teasers! Die! Die, you dumb bastards! Let's get these inbred chokers! Get me!
Yeah, I could use the practice.
It's a girl! You'll remember my name! Nope. Now let me, slip into something more comfortable.
Clay says there's a traitor among us, and you need my ID. All yours, baby. Whoever the traitor is, Clay's gonna tear him limb from limb if I don't find him first.
Smooth operator. Now it's time to track down Quietfoot. Hunter by trade, dead drop master. Been setting up listening devices to gather intel on the COV. Let's check his dead drop and see what he's been up to. Still can't believe one of my rogues went rogue. But I guess it's in the name. Language, right? That's on me. My bad.
Someone definitely sold out the rogues, Clay. See, I infiltrated an offshoot of the Reekwater gang called the Mudnicks. Turns out Aurelia Hammerlock offered one of the rogues the Eden 7 system in exchange for a key fragment. Don't know who yet. If you don't hear from me, buddy, then assume the worst. I'm either dead or captured. But come find me anyway. I'd do it for you.
Quietfoot's a crazy bastard. We go way back. You gotta find him, Vault Hunter.
dick!
Believe! You stop me!
Would you get your own ticket aboard the Carnival Ride? Damn those folks! Gave a fire of fragments of the hidden Sith key! Step up your efforts, brothers and sisters! This will not stand! Time to check our hashtag Limitless leaderboard. Yesterday the top slot stood, or should I say stumbled, at both arms... Thanks. But it's a trap! Get ready to... Like the final... Quiet foot! Oh, man! Three, yes, three!
Quick, find some cover. That traitor used Quietfoot as a trap to kill you.
Absolute massacre!
Damn it! How the traitor's gonna pay? Look around where Quietfoot used to be. His ID should still be there. Those things are indestructible. I wish I could say the same for my crew. All right, we just need one more ID. Well, time to head to the docks and find my buddy Domino. Best sharpshooter in the Edens and polite as pie. It's his thing. Hope Domino's alive. Not many rogues left.
They've acquired a fragment of the hidden Sith key! Step up your efforts, brothers and sisters! This will not stand!
That COV propaganda was driving me up the wall. Oh, but you sure got my frequency locked in, sugar.
But when you're fighting bar kids, don't let them evolve too much. You might find yourself in a heap of trouble.
Take them out!
You're around on the road by a small horde of devoted followers. If you'd like to be part
This is all too easy.
depends on how clean is that day. All hail God King Boy! His powers grow after the consumption of the Siren Warrior Maya. If you are worthy enough to be chosen, you may be anointed by his empowering touch.
Here comes the drop.
POV racket with the sweet sounds of crimson. Down for a brawl.
I see you coming, Vault Hunter. Clay said he was working with some serious muscle. I'm in a secure location overlooking a dock full of COV. Need some help clearing them out. We'll talk after. Thanks.
You're out of here, Lee! You sack 'em!
Legend.
Antelope! Are running an organ trafficking ring, slicing up poor SOBs and selling their parts all across the galaxy. So, I set up a ship scanner so I can track the shipments. When you know it, that ship scanner's broken. You're gonna have to climb that crane to fix the darn thing and get it into position. Then I can track the ship. Appreciate it. To that scanner. Thanks a bundle. Don't look down. It'll only make you crap yourself. Must have jammed. Could you kick it or something? Thanks again. I hate these sickos and you're a real help. Another ship! Fend them off while the scanner warms up!
All three of us. So close. We'll remember you!
COV radio is made possible by murderous sacrifices for viewers like you.
Trance, a dance, a massacre. It's on now.
My friend, you need Feral Carol's Peril Barrels. The #1 name in discreet, destructive distribution and disposal of industrial elemental byproducts. Our combustible packaging is proven to induce alarm responses with wandering
Clay says you're hunting down a traitor. Good luck. I'm gonna stick around and shoot COV. It's a living. Nice meeting ya.
That's all the IDs. Nice work, Vault Hunter. Now back to Rogue's Hollow. It's time to activate the loot tracker. Once you scan those IDs, the loot tracker should lead us straight to the fragment and the traitor. Gotta say, I never thought I'd be using the loot tracker to hunt down a traitor. Maybe Aurelia's right about loyalty. All comes down to a paycheck. This is the most sophisticated tracker money can buy. Beats drones, bots, you name it, in every conceivable test. And without further, that fancy word for waiting, here it is. The loot tracker.
I love it. Does it come in gold?
Little known smuggler secret. You want to find something? Use a jabber. Fast as hell, got a nose like a bloodhound. We digitized that little bastard so it doesn't crap everywhere. I ain't no turd farmer. Now follow that jabber. Ado! Ah, that's the word. Without further ado, learn that from a guy I killed. Real egghead. Holding a book and everything. Despite being betrayed by one of my own, it feels good to be back in the field. Even vicariously. That's a fancy word to learn from that narrative. Helpful guy. Maybe should have chatted him up a little more before I offed him.
Making headlines!
If I had an army of jabbers, I could take over the planet. I'm just saying. Ook indeed, my brother. Ook indeed.
I'll show you the power of the twin guns!
Trying to tell us something. Jabber's saying the fragment's just up there. Nice job, little Jabber. Do your thing, baby. All right, Vault Hunter. Let's get that fragment and find out who betrayed the rogues.
Nobody does bullets better than Marcus Munitions. You know where to find... Spend it in good health. Always a pleasure, Vault Hunter. Turn back before you get hurt, whoever the hell you are! Stay back! I'm warning you! I'll put you in the mud!
Archimedes? That you? I thought you were dead! Oh, I see. You faked your own death, sold out the rogues. Hell of a maneuver. What'd you get for it?
the dream we always talked about. It's happening, Clay. It's happening.
Proud of you, man. You did it. Vault Hunter, kill that traitorous son of a bitch.
We'll see about that, Clay. I've got a new family now, and the new
Damn, he's one of those anointed freaks. Show him what happens to traitors, Vault Hunter.
Got the fragment.
As a new... You... Vault Hunter, Clay says the operation was a success. Well, I've got good news as well. I know where the third fragment is. It's right under the Harpy's snout. We can nab it and open the vault all in one fell swoop.
Glad you're with us, Vault Hunter.
That leaves only one more fragment. Once you acquire it, I will join you at the vault.
Tannis, I don't like this.
Lilith, I understand your concern, but the facts remain. The Calypsos will come to feed on the Vault Monster. My presence is required to ensure that when they arrive, their dinner plate will be empty. Trust me, Lilith, it has to be me.
It's her choice to go down, Lilith. And we have to do something, or the Calypsos get exactly what they want.
I know that. Tannis, I trust you. It's your call. Thank you, Lilith. And Ava? Human emotions are well outside of my expertise, but I must state the obvious. Troy Calypso killed Maya, not Lilith. There is enough fighting going on out there. This may not have been the family you signed up for, but it is the one you have.
Tannis,
She'll figure it out.
What's the next step, Lilith?
Wainwright knows where the final key fragment is. We go for the vault. This time, if the Calypsos come, we'll be ready for them. Wainwright seemed pretty revved up. I can't blame him. Who wouldn't jump at the chance to take back what was stolen from them?
Good luck, Vault Hunter. Don't worry, I got this ship on lockdown, baby.
All right, now you can climb stairs, which makes you nominally better than me and only that way.
Sure, whatever. But seriously, stairs are vastly inferior to ramps.
Oh, that's exactly what I've been saying all along. You so get me. I've got another class list mission ready to go. This request came from a science guy named Miles Brown, who lives on Eden 6. I didn't really understand all the science words, but it sounds like he needs your help with rocks. Thrilling!
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Thank goodness you've come. My babies are gone. A pack of filthy jabbers stole all of my precious baby stones.
Yeah. Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it! Feels so good! Were you even trying?
Stronger together. Usually.
We still haven't found my most prized specimen. Keep looking.
Fully energized. Got a target for you. Let's go around, huh?
Disgusting primates! The rest of my specimens must be in there! Collect them! Oh, I see now. They're using my brown milk specimens for decoration. Fascinating. And appalling. In related news, I hate this planet and everything that lives here. Actually, I hate everything that lives there. And that is the biggest jabber I've ever seen. It's like they're king jabber. Oh, please retrieve my final specimen. She's right there. I call her Abigail. Excellent! Now please return my sweet stones back to me. It would appear this King Jabber has been sending his underlings on endless fetch quests to gather all the brown rock in the area. What a nightmare!
There is something weird going on. On.
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Thank you for recovering my precious, helpless little specimens. Finally, I may continue my research. Alone. Blissfully apart from all the filthy organisms that inhabit the universe. I no longer have need of your assistance, so... bye!
Howdy!
Vault Hunter, I got the fire in my breast and a gun in my hand. We gonna take back the last key fragment, and I figured out where it is. The Jacobs Powder Cellar.
I'm sorry, powder cellar?
Well, that's where my family cascades our signature gunpowder. My father must have hidden the fragment in a barrel of Grand Reserve black powder before the Calypsos arrived. Clay knows a secret way to get in. Go and meet up with him. This'll require a two-pronged attack. Vault Hunter, while you infiltrate the cellar, Alistair and I will slip past the Harpy's zealot guard. Tonight, we take back Jacobs.
Here, here.
I'm over by the waterfall when you're ready, Vault Hunter.
I'm full crazy. If them psychos start to make sense and you talk to yourself, I'm trying.
A fair price for peace of mind.
cannot excuse Aurelia for what she has done to Wainwright and the people of Eden 6. She must answer for her crimes, but she is still my sister. If I could speak with Aurelia face to face, I might convince her to surrender. Enough blood has been shed. Sometimes the bonds of family can be repaired. I ask only for a brother's chance.
I love it.
Follow my lead. Montgomery Jacobs showed me this little side entrance back in my smuggling days. He was a great man. And I owe it to him to see that the Jacobs Corporation gets back in Jacobs' hands. Wainwright will make a damn fine head of the company, assuming any of us make it out of this alive. Let's get a move on. Here we are.
Really? Secret tunnel behind a waterfall?
Yeah, Jacob's family loves their secrets. This passage will put you right underneath this state. Stay smooth, operator.
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it! Easy! Coursing through my veins!
Get over here, heretic! Enforcement! We're dying here!
The Calypso will triumph!
Come on! More! More!
Die! Someone was dismantling this claptrap for parts. Well, one person's homicide is our windfall. That's one stylish antenna accessory. What a pretty little bow.
We use old booze barrels to give every shot from a Jacobs weapon the proprietary aromatic profile our customers trust and love. Every batch
I'd
is
spend a
unique.
long
I
time
prefer
searching
no
for that
branding. Cask
It turned out
myself.
nothing.
Oak takes
To be
longer
honest-
than you think, but it's worth the wait. Alistair and I are nearly to the delivery controls. Vault Hunter, clear the room. Can't let that key fragment get into zealot hands.
So much power!
I can fly!
Wide open!
So goddamn surprised!
No! Remember my name! Would you?
Right on time, Vault Hunter. We're at the controls now.
It's a closet full of color-coded levers and dials. Winnie, you didn't tell me we needed to solve an elaborate puzzle.
Nonsense. An elaborate puzzle is its own reward. Vault Hunter, all you have to do is push the request button by that delivery pipe and open the tube near you. We'll solve this puzzle over on our end. Let's see. That's this lever here. Crank back the amplitude here.
Winnie, hurry! If my sister finds us...
Set the dial to Cupcake, pull the silver chain, and here it comes, Vault Hunter.
Definitely not the right one.
Damnation. Alistair, look around for clues. I found a stuffed fish with a code on it. That'll be the answer. Alistair, read me the clues and I'll solve it.
I'm hardly in the mood to... Oh, fine. Here. Eagle, crab, 7, Windigo.
This is the fun part, Alistair. Try and enjoy it. There, the code's in. Vault Hunter, hit the request button. This time for sure.
Still no.
Hells bells, the fish was a red herring. Watch out for more zealots, Vault Hunter.
The palm of my...
You ain't gonna jump me! Go!
Next!
In my lord!
Feels so good! I'm a freaking legend! Enemy ahead! Shoot that one and thank me later!
Winnie, will you please hurry up with this? I do not relish the notion of a confrontation with my sister.
God damn it, Alistair, my father's dead, my company's in the hands of bandits, and I'm trading away my inheritance because I had to save your life. If I have to enjoy myself while some... the last puzzle my father left for me, I damn well shall.
You're right. I'm sorry. So in that case, I should not point out the code written on the ceiling.
What? Oh, damn. Blue lever, white button, brass chain. Alistair, you beautiful bastard. This is it. Vault Hunter, press the button.
Got it! The Grand Reserve.
Ha ha! What'd I tell you? Easy as pie. Key fragment should be right inside. A team success is what that is. Now we can open the vault. Come meet me and Alistair near the gardens. I'll open up the way for you. Just follow the conveyor system out of that room. You're on your way. That'll take you to the distillery room. You're coming up on it now. This wing of the house has been poorly tended to since even before the Harpy got her frigid call. My father considered groundskeepers to be a useless frivolity, like lullabies or birthday parties, when all I wanted was a damn clown who could tie balloon animals. Yeah, sorry, tamping that one back down.
Find out! Come on, I want a damn challenge! You can do better than that!
Nearly done it. Ha! I wish I could see the look on that Harpy's face when she finds out.
Wish granted. Hands above your heads, please.
Vault Hunter, hurry! We've been found!
Aurelia,
As your brother, I implore you to stop this.
Alistair, are you all right?
Me? What about you? You were shot just as much as I was.
Oh, I'll be fine. Not the first time I've had lead in my belly. Just have to clench. Ha!
Thank you, Vault Hunter, for giving her every chance and for humoring a blinded fool of a brother.
You're both looking a bit worse for wear.
We will survive the trip back to the lodge. It's up to you to finish the task, Vault Hunter.
Right, the vault. To reveal the entrance, you'll have to solve some light statue-based riddles out in the gardens.
Should we really be solving puzzles right now?
Oh, I do apologize. Are you hearing this, Alistair? The Vault Hunter's lost all whimsical intrigue.
Forgive Winnie, he gets cranky when he's been shot. Do just try solving the riddles, Vault Hunter.
The first statue is out there.
Once you clear the path to the vault, I will join you with the rest of the vault key.
That's the founder himself, Singleton Talbot Jacobs. Quite the eye for detail he had, even if it caused him to miss the big picture. Listen to the recording for a hint.
Singleton was keen with tools. He kept a wrench in pocket to finely tune the tools of war that caused his sails to rocket. He peered too near at a marksman's gear, and the bullet went right through his socket.
Singleton got held up, and all he cared to do was inspect the bore of the robber's rifle. That is, until the robber shot him in the face. Head to the menagerie next. This menagerie was installed by my great-uncle Maddox. Maddox didn't trust a soul. The man preferred having bars between him and the rest of the world. He once measured his spaghetti on the suspicion that his cook was short-noodling him.
Absolute massacre!
Got a new job! My foreman said Jacobs needed someone they could trust, and that's me! So I managed the Jacobs Gardens. Today I trimmed the hedges, watered the flowers, and polished the statues. The nethers, that's where the grime collects. It took some elbow grease, but I cleaned them nethers to a fine shine. My mom's brown, Paul's browner. Said I escaped a hard life in the amber mine getting this cushy job. Only then I did it wrong. Wandered behind the gardens, and this fella with some sort of techno jangle on his eyes said, "Easy, that's far enough, real smooth like." And I said, "I'm the new garden manager, it's my job."
Maddox was a nervous man who never left his room. The outside world was full of those who surely meant him doom. While his concentration was on ruination, the gun at his back went kaboom.
Yep, old Maddox spent so much time looking out the window, he never noticed that his butler was plotting his demise. Gothic drama. The final riddle is in the greenhouse. This greenhouse was installed by my grandfather, Warden. The first Jacobs to sell firearms to someone without a mustache. A man of great vision, and great agreed. It was him that made Jacobs into a galactic name, even if it was just a means of lining his wallet.
You can do better than that. This is all too easy.
Warden waxed his boots and floors to show off his great profit. So burnished was the catwalk that he stepped and slipped right off it. The worst of the falls went right to his balls. The damage was catastrophic.
Warden tripped in the factory and died of... Well, the doctor had to invent a new name for his injury. Called it fatal testicular devastation or some such thing. An innovator till the end, my grandpappy was. See, you sniffed all those riddles out like a saurian in heat. Head back to the terrace. There'll be a switch to reveal the entrance to the vault.
See, Willie? Old Montgomery Jacobs enjoys solving elaborate puzzles as much as you do.
So I say, you know where I'm going.
Yes, I do suppose the heart of an adventurer still beats within you, Vault Hunter.
Was there ever any doubt? Never question me again.
There she is, Vault Hunter. My family legacy. Small price to pay, I think, for bringing the Jacobs Corporation back into its rightful hands. You have my thanks.
Head to the vault. I will meet you there.
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Good, you made it! The fragment, Vault Hunter. We haven't much time. Forgive me. It's a thing. I heard someone say once, and I always wanted to try it. Anyway, there's no time for parlor tricks. I will assemble the vault key.
May they bring you many
I trust you know where to put that.
Take care of the vault monster. Then we will eradicate it before the Calypsos arrive.
Breathe, Tannis. You can do this. Let's give it a try. You may want to stand back. As I said, experimental tech. Yes, it's working. I hope.
Are you all right, Tannis?
Just a little more. Ah, excellent, it worked. I told Lilith it would. Sir Hammerlock once told me that when hunting a beast, it's best to deny its sustenance. Starving creatures make mistakes. Now Tyrene Calypso will be unable to derive power from the Vault Monster.
What the actual dick? Did you just kill the Vault Monster for real? Come on! Now there's no point in any of this! I'm so hungry! I guess I don't know, leech a pile of tinks? They're like popcorn shrimp, but more screamy.
You guys really suck, you know that? Totally uncalled for.
It seems we're alone. You may proceed into the vault to collect your loot. Meanwhile, I will examine the Iridian technology out here. Vault is indeed connected to the Promethea vault you opened, as well as Pandora, and a fourth vault symbol I do not recognize. Could Tyrene Calypso be telling the truth about the Great Vault? I am concerned. Come out and we will return to Sanctuary together. Lilith will want to hear about this. Vault Hunter, we should probably discuss...
Phase-lock out of nowhere!
Disconcerting.
Now, Ty, do it!
No! Tannis!
And she's gone! Oh, man! When you killed that monster, I was like, shit! But we've got our eye on a bigger prize.
Lilith, the Calypso's kidnapped Tannis.
No! Damn it! Vault Hunter, I need you back on Sanctuary, now!
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Ah, there you are.
One more satisfied customer. Nice haul. Now, boys.
Hello.
I should have known. Should have seen it coming. This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Stop talking about Tannis like she's already dead. There's still time.
Incoming transmission.
Of course.
We kidnapped your scientist. If you want to see her alive,
It's not gonna happen.
yeah, 'cause you eat butts.
Skag butts.
It's us! Did you guess?
Cool masks, right? Pre-order bonus. Oh, time, pledge drive.
So, spoiler, we are crazy close to opening the Great Vault. We found the key, BT-dubs, and it is huge! So we need a crap ton of iridium to charge it, and you know what that means? Pledge drive! And since our followers go apeshit every time we maim or murder one of you, we put the next one up to a vote!
Would you believe it? Weird Scientist was our most requested murder. Beat out Annoying Robot by just a bit.
Damn it!
Speaking of murder, Carnivore is getting hungry. Show's starting soon, and it's gonna be a killer.
Tannis.
They're gonna kill her if we don't do something!
Tannis risked everything to keep Tyreen from getting to that vault monster. She deserves better than dying for the entertainment of two psychopaths. We're going back to Pandora. Vault Hunter, save her. The Calypso's mentioned a Carnivora. Go find Vaughn. I sent him to an old Crimson Raiders outpost.
Devil's Razor. He's been monitoring COV movements. He'll know what's going on.
You got this, Vault Hunter, you freaking animal. Go save that science lady.
POV are trying to find a new mouthpiece. Let's stop them. Since you went and wasted the big talking mouthpiece, the Calypsos are casting for a new loudmouth. What do you say we interrupt them tryouts with bullets? But first, we need to get you an audition. Go track down the entry requirements. Once we get you into those auditions, you can waste all them wannabe mouthpieces.
Thanks for the iridium, you turd farmer.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it! Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Place in the auditions. Steal the Hammer Clan's banner. Blow up the War Pig's War Pig. And, I don't know, loot Putter Gunk's strongbox.
Bring your special offerings to the Holy Broadcasting Center or we'll kill you on sight. Good luck!
Sounds like you know what you gotta do to crash those tryouts. Get to it, Vault Hunter! Yeah, I always hated the Hammer Clan. Go grab that banner!
I am the greatest!
Huh, banner's pretty high up there, V8. Start climbing.
Now, both these unicorn will pass through your brothers and sisters.
Hey, Nuts! You got it! The Calypsos are broadcasting their auditions live. Let's check it out.
Coming at you live from the Holy Broadcasting Center, our first mouthpiece contestant is... Stinkney! Holy hell, what is wrong with your knee?
What the God Queen meant to say is, why do you think you have what it takes to be our new mouthpiece?
Because I'm real loud, and I love the God Queen more than anyone. You lie. Warbox am the God Queen's most devoted follower. I kill you to prove it.
That War Pig is fast, amigo. You might need a vehicle to hunt down that hoss.
My rectum! Ah!
Huh. Never seen a dislocated ass before.
Loving it! Loving it!
What is wrong with these people?
Very cool, VH. Now grab a hunk of War Pig and we'll be all set.
nothing to it.
Should you be our new mouthpiece?
What?
Are you here to audition to be the next mouthpiece?
What?
I'm bored. Someone kill him.
I'll whip you bloody with your own spine.
Now that's the kind of fire we're looking for. But no second chances in showbiz. Finish him.
But didn't I already handle all the COV at the HBC?
Well, yeah. But don't you want to blast some more bandits, or what? Going out over the Econet.
Now this guy seems to fit the bill.
Yeah, maybe, whatever.
Yes! The God Queen should name me the new mouthpiece.
I'm sorry. Did you just tell me what I should do? End him now.
What? No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I can feel the power.
Barely worth the sweat. Ready for a fight.
No refunds. Ask about our one-click buying plan. Then your trigger goes click, it's time to buy.
Drop your offerings or get blasted! Nice offering! Hey, what's your favorite thing about God Queen Tyreen?
I like her tattoos. Kinda hot.
Me too! The Great Vault beckons! Come on in! What? The Vault Thieves! Kill them!
You know what? We're running out of time, so what's your deal, big guy?
Well, I look and sound exactly like the last guy!
Sold! Looks like we've got a new mouthpiece!
got.
A fair price.
Idiots.
Well, those two are like barkid larvae. Don't let them get under your skin. Seriously. You know, I heard that mouthpiece fella kept a stash somewhere near his organ. Maybe give them keys a tickle and see what happens. Ooh, secret stashes and stuff. Sweet. Look around. There you go. Good find. Now come on back.
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Shit. That's all. Keep crewing, crew.
Nice audition. You know, sometimes the best way to shut someone up is to shoot them in the face. Good work, V8.
I go pretty with my new hair. Thank you, Blacktrap.
I hope it's not weird to say this, but I think you're pretty too. Is that weird? It's not weird, right? It's not weird.
You're making it weird.
You're making it weird! You made it weird. The Lord of Skads needs your help freeing Pandora from the tyranny of Huckpack or whatever. Go see if he still needs help.
How's it hanging?
Bounty hunting and a band of outlaws, huh? I've always wanted to star in a Western. Let's do it!
Nothing but the freakiest.
the COV have been busy on Pandora. That's the way to Devil's Razor, but you're gonna have to smash through. Hey, you're back! Reunion! Last time we were all here, I plucked your Firehawk and left her on the ground like a hit-and-run skag.
Good times. Oh, and then I totally murdered your siren friend. The blue-haired one? I can't remember her name. I want to say Martha? Meg? Whatever. She did.
Now we're getting after your science nerd, too. You gotta admit, we are super good at taking your shit.
Yeah, your Crimson Thieves Guild is in tatters and splatters and whatnot.
Gonna be gone soon. Later, bitches!
Fully energized!
Are we through here?
My veins.
Check out them zip wheels. Go ahead and pick up that ride. Now bring it on home to the catch ride and let me give it a scan. Them zip wheels are the tits for drifting, and now we can get you rolling on those bad boys whenever you want, VH. Vaulty Vault! We need your help, girl!
Hey, Vault Hunter! Need your help!
A Vault Hunter? Whatever it was, I didn't do it. Or did, if it was cool.
I'm looking for the Lord of Skags.
I haven't heard that name in like 7 years. That's some serious lag. I'm just Edgren now, but tyranny still reigns over Pandora. I'm talking about the most fiendish evil of all.
Bandwidth throttling. There's a Hyperion EchoNet hub nearby. You gotta get over there and smash that throttler for me. Hey you! Yes, you! Whoever's listening to this, I'm in a bind, okay? I need these Dynasty burgers delivered to people in the area, and I mean right away! Go on, do it! And if you see any of my competitors' signs, shoot them down and I'll give you some extra time. That's the EchoNet hub. The UGTHAC is somewhere inside. Careful, there's COV swarming all over the place. UGTHAC. It's even more evil than I imagined. Crush wreck that thing and I can finally get my connection speeds back up. Well, crap titties. The Hyperion firewall. I can't get through that. someone who can.
The Vault Thief is coming for Hookstuck, our divine distributor of pings! Rend them, brothers and sisters!
Hold them off, Vault Hunter!
The Lord of Skags has logged back on. Where once I fragged for glory, now I hack for freedom. We shall bring bandwidth back to Pandora. No longer shall we suffer stale 10-second-old memes. Without memes, how will we know what's funny? Pandora will have only the freshest, choicest memes, like Two Smock Jeff. How'd he even get a second smock? No? Okay, that meme's dead. Real cringe, am I right? Oh, damn you, Ugthak! This is what I'm talking about! Let me see. Here's a guy doing a headstand with a cork in his butt, and it says, "Pain!" Great meme! That one's old too. Ugthak!
I can feel the power!
I am waging our war on the digital battlefield while you fight in the meat space. Together, we're gonna launch a denial of shielding attack. You need to open up ports around the Echo Hub so I can jack in and overload that shield. I gotta collect the choicest memes to dump into Ugthak and overload its shield. All the newest stuff. The first port is clear! Ugthak's grip is loosening! I just took a picture of Mr. Torg. His face is upside down! Great meme! You're doing it! This meme just says, become a crab. Sure. The memes must flow! Oh, got a 2-second video of a teenager getting picked up by a rack. Kinda dark, but hilarious!
Boom!
So much power!
Port clear! Got a new meme. It's a baby made of antimatter. He wants to touch everything. No, don't hurt Grandma! Oh, he did it! Dang! One more to go.
This is all too easy.
All ports are clear. Launching meme bomb. Uploading to Ugthak. It can't handle the dankness. The firewall has fallen. Now thrash that Ugthak, Vault Hunter. The tyrant of the EchoNet has fallen. Lord of Skags has struck a mighty, meany blow against bandwidth throttling. Vault Hunter, for your service, I dub thee Meme Crusader. _2. Come and claim your reward money. Pandora may not have running water, or vegetables, or libraries that aren't on fire, but as long as we have dank memes, we are free. Lord of Skags signing off.
So, full disclosure, Vault Hunter.
I was never gonna go back to pro gaming. I aged out. I'm not 14 anymore. Gotta grow up sometime. Nowadays, I make my living mining Becco wafers. It's a crypto coin, you know? Not big, pretty cool. I don't have time to explain how it works, but now that my bandwidth is straight up banging, I'm gonna be friggin' rich. Thanks, Vault Hunter. I'm gonna make so much freaking money on crypto coin. So hey, how about you take all this stupid paper money? I'm certainly not gonna need it anymore.
You can do better than that. So much power.
This one's hot, Carl, with fire